Hey guys, it's Artif here with Andy at North City Physio. How you doing today, mate?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you. Self?
Good. Now, you mentioned the other day that you have booked yourself to go for a bit of a ski snowboard weekend.
Yeah. So, ski snowboard season is upon us now, and on that note, we are starting to see a few ski snowboard type injuries starting to trickle through. But Artif, what would be our main things we need to watch out for with skiing and snowboarding?
Well, I think
injuries?
that particularly if you're not an experienced skier or you're a beginner, for me, I feel like the two type of injuries that are most common are going to be hand and wrist,
Yeah.
and probably your knee.
Yeah.
Particularly when we look at the amount of rotation and amount of knee movement we are seeing when you ski or snowboard, that's when you get your injuries such as your medial ligaments in your knee. Unfortunately, we do see ACLs happen. People rupture their ACLs skiing, and then of course, gripping the poles and going in one direction or the other, especially if you're not overly coordinated or you're not experienced, you can get problems with your thumb and your wrist as well.
Absolutely. And the only other thing I typically see is when we do have a bit of a fall, which does happen even to the best of us, is we can do a bit of a sprain to our mid back as we land on the shoulder and twist or anything like that, and we can end up being a bit stiff and sore. But
what we want to talk about this week with some of our videos, Andy, is firstly, what can people do to prevent these injuries from happening, no matter how experienced they are? And then obviously, when those injuries do happen, what do we do? What do we need to do to get them back to the mountain?
Absolutely. So we can dive into that in our next video here. So stay tuned for what we've got coming up this week.
Yeah, so we'll look at hip and knee, and we'll look at we might even look into a bit of the hand and wrist as well. So stay tuned. It's a lovely season to go skiing, and it's a really exciting time. But we obviously want to make sure everyone stays healthy. So we'll see you soon.